It's my pleasure to welcome you to the 10th Annual Outstanding Master's Thesis Recognition Event at UIS. Today we recognize select UIS graduates whose thesis work completed during the 2009-2010 academic year is of exceptional quality. Although it is possible in some fields to earn a master's degree without completing a thesis, degrees that include the thesis capstone are more highly regarded within academe, because academics know well the level of challenge and accomplishment represented by thesis work.
This is the 10th annual recognition event for UIS Outstanding Master's Thesis. Hard for me to believe.
This ceremony recognizes each graduate department's nominations for Outstanding Master's Thesis Award. So the folks who are nominated for the Outstanding Master's Thesis Award at the campus level are individuals who have already won their department level Outstanding Thesis Award. The Thesis Committee Chair for this year's recipient of the Outstanding Master's Thesis Award for UIS, Professor T-Fin Ting of the Environmental Studies Department.
It is great pleasure that I introduce Vera Leopold and talk about her graduate project. Vera came to UIS with a major in English and minor in environmental studies from Illinois Wesleyan University. Vera set out to conduct a feasibility study for small-scale wetland restoration at Jubilee Farm in New Berlin, Illinois. Vera's feasibility study mainly consisted of 4 parts: compiling existing and historical data on the study site for a preliminary characterization, goal setting with Jubilee Farm to establish the aims of a potential restoration project on the study site, selecting reference wetlands for comparison with the study area, and a detailed site assessment in which data were collected in the field over the course of a year and analyzed.
I just want to thank again Dr. T-Fin Ting for all her support and for nominating my project, and the UIS Research Board for the review and for honoring me with this award. I'm very grateful to them and to all the people who helped me and gave me guidance, and there were a lot of them along the long road to completing my project. When I first wrote a research paper on the topic of wetland restoration, a much shorter paper for one of T-Fin's classes, I didn't know at the time that this subject would be something I would end up dedicating 3 years of my life to, and that would ultimately give me my start in the environmental field. The biggest challenge of my master's project was probably the same as it was for most graduate students, the fact that completing your project or thesis work is an unscheduled, self-driven goal. So while your advisor can provide a lot of guidance, and T-Fin definitely did, essentially you're the one driving the bus to this destination of your own choosing and your own planning, and you have to independently find ways to make progress towards that.
If I failed to convey it to Vera before, I would like to take this opportunity to tell her and share with you how fortunate I have felt to have such a sensible and capable student and friend like Vera.
So again, thank you very much to the Research Board and to UIS for this award, and thank you for this reception.